Hey, it's Rosh. In this video, I'm talking about analytics and what analytics do you need to be thinking about in your marketing. And if you don't have Google Analytics specifically, now there are many different places you can get data and information about your website, but the first step for anyone most certainly is Google Analytics because it's free. It's the free lunch on the internet. You can get a ton of great data from Google about your website if you just put a little JavaScript code in your website on each page, and they will return some real information such as how many visitors have gone to your webpage, how long are they staying, where did they come from. This is good information, but this information really, is it valuable? It really depends on the goals of your marketing. Now, if you are looking for a lot of traffic, or for example, let's say you do a pay-per-click campaign. You might be looking for views, just a lot of views. Well, not every campaign cares about a lot of views. Sometimes you're more specific. You want really good conversions. You want high quality traffic. So a lot of views is not as important as is quality traffic. So views, a campaign related to totally views, getting your name, your story, your logo out in front of everyone, that would be a branding campaign. And that's when you care about a ton of views. If you're thinking about good quality traffic, how do you know? Well, analytics will help you tell if you're getting good quality traffic. But you need to know if that is a goal first. If it's a goal to get good quality traffic, then you need to know what those metrics are. And in this case, time on site is a good one. For example, poor traffic would be somebody coming to your website and leaving. They're there for seconds. They just kind of looked and left. And that's not good quality traffic. Or a good bounce rate can let you know if it's good quality traffic. A bounce rate is when somebody comes to your website and they just bounce right back. They searched in Google, click the link, go to your website, and go right back to Google. That is what's considered a 100% bounce rate. If somebody comes from Google or Facebook or Twitter, wherever, or another website and clicks that link and goes to your website and finds one more button to push, then that's a 0% bounce rate. Between those two, between that one person that just bounced off and that person who stayed a little while and clicked other buttons, that was a 50% bounce rate. Between the 100% bounce rate and the 0% bounce rate, that's a 50% bounce rate. So most websites, a good website bounce rate is usually under 50%. A blog may often be around 75%. A landing page can quite often be higher if you're selling something and that's all they do. They either make that buying decision or not. If you're getting below a 50% bounce rate on your landing pages for pay-per-click advertising, that could be really, really good. That really kind of depends on if you have navigation in that landing page. A lot of times it's best practice not to have any kind of navigation in the landing page. So that way the people either do that one thing or not. It depends. It depends on the type of campaign. So what other types of metrics should we consider when developing a marketing campaign? Well, we want to consider how often people come back. Who are our best customers? Are we getting people to come back? That is something to consider with SEO. Are people coming there? Are people using links that are connected to your website? And are they coming through? And are they staying there? And not only that, are they coming back a second time? Because that is telling Google that your website is of value. So the more people you have coming back, chances are that's going to help your rankings. It's one of the many theories related to SEO, but you got to look at your data to tell what is happening. You can kind of look at different pages and see, hey, people keep coming back to this page. Maybe that's why it's ranking higher, although it may not have as many links. If you look at your data, you can discover what is working and what is not for the different types of campaigns that you're working with. Now, that's a little bit of an advanced analytics strategy or thought, but another one that I think is really important, and we'll wrap up with this one. If you're not setting goals in analytics, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. Goals can be found in the admin, and you can set up goals, meaning people go to a certain go to your website and then maybe they fill out a form and hit a thank you page after they fill out that form. That lets you know someone had completed a goal, and that is a good way to measure the effectiveness of your campaign by setting these goals. Maybe it's just you want to increase the number of people who are coming to your website and staying for, say, 5-10 minutes. Well, then maybe you can set a goal for that, how long people and visitors are staying, and you want to increase. This month, 200 people stayed for over 5 minutes. Next month, you did more work, and hey, 300 people stayed for over 5 minutes. That is a good quality metric depending, once again, on your goals and what you're trying to achieve. In some situations, your goal purely is, I want people to go to multiple pages, that you want them to go through a sales funnel specifically, and you can use the goals to help you discover what is working and which goals are being hit, and give you some metrics to kind of evaluate your marketing program at the end of the month. So those are a few things, just a few things you can do in analytics. There's so many, it's not even funny, we just scratched the surface. So, my request to you, what are some of the analytics you're most interested in? Put that in the comments below. I want to hear all about it so we can talk about it in the live sessions coming up, as well as videos that I'm going to share, especially on the weekends when I do tip videos. That's really important. And so put those in the comments below. Hey, and if you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you subscribe right now. And of course, if you want to see me live and answer your questions live, hit that bell icon and you won't miss it. We'll talk to you next time.